Hello, welcome to Podsquad. I'm Ewan, and today I'm going to be talking about LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens, which is the latest game from TT Games. It'll be the third LEGO Star Wars game that is being released, as there was the original trilogy and complete saga, which incorporated the first three films and then added on with the prequel trilogy, which is probably better than the trilogy itself, at a later date. And now they've made a new one for the latest Star Wars film, and obviously because they can't get an entire game out of just the one film, they've added in other like extra levels, such as Raftar Rescue, I believe it's called, and Crimson Corsair, that just kind of give a bit of information on things that happened that we didn't get to see in Force Awakens itself. So it's just a nice little kind of like extra bit of content that might wrap up any questions that people had. They've got all, I think, all, if not at least most of the actors that played their characters. They've got Harrison Ford is voicing Han Solo, and John Boyega's voicing Finn, Oscar Isaac's voicing Poe. So it'll add a bit of authenticity in that respect, much like they had Clark Gregg and Hayley Atwell voice Agent Coulson, Agent Carter in LEGO Marvel's Avengers, which it's just a nice touch that their LEGO counterparts actually sound like them rather than something different. Yes, it's clear that the graphics in this one are so much better than they were in the other LEGO Star Wars games, because I had original trilogy on DS, so as you can imagine the graphics were horrific, but the new ones look so much nicer, and it's got that they retain the usual LEGO humour of their games, such as for instance, when Kylo Ren and the Stormtroopers attack Jakku at the start of Force Awakens, and there's dying Stormtrooper kind of smears blood on the helmet of Finn, and in the game it's an angry villager throwing an apple at him, which leaves a green smear rather than a red one. So it's incorporating details like that, but in a kid-friendly, humorous way, as obviously if they just had a dying bloody stormtrooper in a LEGO game, it would probably traumatise some 6-year-olds. But they have other humorous parts, like someone opening up the Millennium Falcon and a load of rubber ducks falling out, or like in the opening level you're playing as Finn and BB-8, and you have to clear a way to get to rescue the villagers, and there's a stormtrooper ship flying overhead that you have to find a weak spot using one of Poe's abilities, and then shoot it down, and a stormtrooper falls out and just lands in the sand with his legs up in the air twitching. So it's just a small details in the background that just make the whole game look so much better. It's being released on most of the big consoles, so it's probably not worth getting it on 3DS, because you just don't get the graphics or just the same experience as you do on like PS4 or Xbox or Wii U, which is what I'm planning to get it on once I get a Wii U. This I can't off the top of my head remember when it is released, but I think it's definitely worth checking out, because they've added in new flying sections and like dogfights, which look really nice. But when there's DLC for it as well, so I mean it's probably not going to be cheap, but I think it's going to be good, so it's definitely worth checking out. But I've been Ewan, this has been the Pod Squad. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you sometime in the future.